Welcome back, everyone. Remember that tarot card reading we did a few weeks ago
Oh, yeah.
from Mew, Gulf, and Tull? Well, get this. Reality did not disappoint.
Oh, it's amazing how those readings can sometimes be so prophetic, though, right? Like when you look back at how things have unfolded.
It's just like they were giving us a sneak peek into the future. We talked about conflict and possible manipulation.
Yeah.
And things between them have gotten really interesting.
The timing of it all is really what makes you think.
For those just tuning in,
Yeah.
let's recap. Mew and Tull just launched a new skincare product.
Okay.
It's called One Skin Labs. And they were promoting it on social media using the hashtags, hashtag #OneSkinLabs,
Okay.
and hashtag for every day for everyone.
Mm.
But here's where things take a turn.
Oh.
They launched it on December 4th.
Which also happens to be Golf's birthday.
You can't make this stuff up. And the fans,
What?
especially Wanjai, that's Mew and Gulf's dedicated couple fandom,
Right.
they saw this as a blatant attempt to overshadow Gulf's birthday.
And their reaction wasn't just speculation. It was a full-blown social media movement.
Let's talk numbers.
Okay.
Because the fan response is really where it gets interesting.
Okay.
So Mew and Tull's hashtag #OneSkinLabs brought in 39.5 thousand tweets.
Okay.
And hashtag for every day for everyone
Mm-hmm.
got 36.1 thousand.
Respectable numbers for sure.
Right.
But then you look at Golf's birthday hashtag.
It's a completely different story. Even the smallest birthday hashtag,
Oh, wow.
04HBD Gulf, got 38.2 thousand tweets,
Wow.
already surpassing one of the product hashtags.
Yeah.
Then there's a Thai hashtag celebrating his birthday, which pulled in 41.2 thousand.
Okay.
But here's where it gets crazy. 27th birthday to Gulf hit 136.1 thousand tweets.
Oh my gosh.
And our Love and Gulf B-Day was right behind it with 142.6 thousand.
That's amazing. It's fascinating how fans can mobilize like that.
And get this, just the hashtag of Gulf's name alone, it raked in a whopping 174.6 thousand tweets.
Wow.
These numbers tell a very clear story. The fans chose Gulf.
This isn't just a coincidence. This is like a deliberate and powerful statement from the fandom.
Which takes us right back to that tarot reading,
Right.
isn't it? The cards hinted at potential manipulation from Tull.
Yeah.
And we all kind of assumed he was the one to watch.
Right.
But now Mew's role in this whole situation is raising some serious eyebrows.
It definitely throws a wrench in our initial assumptions.
Yeah.
And it highlights the complexities of the power dynamics at play.
We're not just dealing with a love triangle between Mew, Gulf, and Tull.
Right.
We're seeing the power of fandom in action.
Yeah. These fans are invested. They feel a sense of ownership over the relationships they've become attached to. And they're making it crystal clear that they're not afraid to use their collective voice to express their preferences.
So the question is, did Mew deliberately sabotage the product launch?
Yeah.
And was it intentional to try to overshadow Gulf's birthday? Or did he seriously miscalculate how his actions would be perceived by Wanjai?
That's what we're going to unpack as we go deeper into this. What's really fascinating here is this quote from one of the sources.
Okay.
It really sums up the heart of this whole situation. It says, Mew expects his couple fans with Gulf to support him with Tull to show their loyalty to him. And their couple fans are literally boycotting it, flushing that idea right down the toilet. I don't blame them.
Whoa. I mean, that's a pretty bold statement.
Yeah.
It really speaks to the assumptions some celebrities might have about their fans.
Okay.
Like that their loyalty should just automatically extend to all their projects,
Right.
regardless of who else is involved.
It's almost like they see that transfer of support as a given.
Right.
But what these numbers really clearly demonstrate is that fan loyalty isn't a blanket statement.
Totally.
It's much more nuanced than that.
Fans are invested in specific dynamics and relationships. It's not about just blindly supporting everything a celebrity does.
Right.
It's about supporting what resonates with them, what aligns with their own
yeah.
values and interpretations.
And you can't blame them for that. I mean, these fans are doubly invested in these celebrities' lives. They follow their every move. They celebrate their successes, and they feel their heartbreaks right along with them. It's only natural that they would have strong feelings about the choices that those celebrities make.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine being a dedicated fan of Mew and Gulf's relationship.
Yeah.
Investing all this time and energy into supporting them as a couple.
Right.
Then to see this product launch timed so perfectly to coincide with Gulf's birthday, no less.
Right.
And with Tull involved. Talk about a slap in the face.
It's like a complete disregard for the fans' feelings. And what's interesting is that Their reaction goes beyond simply being upset.
Yeah.
It's a direct challenge to the power dynamic.
Okay, I'm curious about that.
Okay.
Break that down a little more for me. What do you mean by a challenge to the power dynamic?
So typically, celebrities hold a position of power. They have the platform, the visibility, and they control the narrative. Fans, on the other hand, are often seen as more passive consumers.
Right.
But in this situation, Wanjai turned that dynamic on its head.
So by choosing to support golf and essentially boycotting Mew and Tool's product,
Right.
they shifted the power balance.
Exactly. They exercised their collective influence
Okay.
and showed that they have a real impact. This wasn't just a few disgruntled tweets.
Right.
This was a coordinated movement that sent a clear message.
Yeah.
We're not here for this. We support Mew and golf. If you want our support, respect that dynamic.
And that ties back to what we were talking about earlier with the potential for manipulation.
Right.
Initially, we were so focused on Tool, given the way the cards were interpreted.
Right.
But now we have to look at Mew's actions.
Right.
Was this just a miscalculation, a poorly timed product launch? Or was there something more deliberate going on?
It's impossible to know for sure what his intentions were,
Right.
but the fact that he seemingly expected unwavering support from Wanjai, despite the circumstances, raises some interesting questions about his understanding of the fandom.
It's like he underestimated the depth of their feelings for golf and their commitment to that specific relationship.
And this really underscores a crucial point.
Okay.
Actions have consequences.
Yeah.
In this case, the consequences for Mew could be significant.
Right. We're talking potential damage to his image-strained relationships with fans and possibly even a fractured fandom.
And it's not just about celebrity gossip, right? This whole situation is like a case study in understanding fan culture, the power of collective action, and how these dynamics are shifting in the age of social media.
It really shows how fans are not just passive consumers anymore. They're active participants. They have a voice, and they're not afraid to use it.
Right. And they're really shaping the narratives they care about. And in this case, that voice is speaking volumes.
For Mew, golf, and Toll, the fallout from this could be huge.
Oh, yeah. How do they even begin to navigate this? Do they address it directly?
Right.
Do they try to, repair the damage? Or do they just double down and risk alienating even more of their supporters?
It'll be fascinating to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Will they acknowledge the power of Wanjai?
Right.
Will they understand that fan loyalty is earned, not expected?
Yeah.
I mean, this situation could be a turning point in their careers.
Totally. For better or for worse.
So stepping back from the drama for a moment, what are the key takeaways here for our listeners?
Well, first of all, let's not forget those tarot cards. We talked about potential conflict and manipulation, and look what happened.
Right.
Sometimes those mystical insights are worth paying attention to.
Maybe we should all be getting regular tarot readings.
Right.
But on a more practical note, this situation really highlights the importance of fan loyalty.
It's a reminder that fans are not just like a monolithic entity. They're individuals with their own thoughts and feelings and motivations.
Right.
And in the age of social media, they have the power to really make their voices heard.
It's like we're seeing a shift in the entertainment landscape. Celebrities can no longer take their fans for granted.
Right.
They need to understand what their fans value and respect their choices.
Exactly. It's about building trust and recognizing that fan support is a privilege, not a right.
And finally, this entire saga is a reminder that every action has a consequence.
Intentional or not, Mew's decision to launch this product on Golf's birthday sent a message, and Wanjai, in their own organized and powerful way, sent one right back.
What do you think? Was this a calculated move by Mew or a major miscalculation? And how will this impact the relationships between Mew Golf and their fans going forward? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, keep diving deep.